So thank you so much for talking to DD News. So after BRICS Summit, the action shifts to, the focus perhaps shifts to Brasilia on 16th. What all is expected? What are our forthcoming priorities there?
On the 16th, after Fortaleza, Prime Minister will be travelling on the 15th evening to Brasilia. In Brasilia, he starts his program in the morning with a breakfast meeting hosted by President Dilma Rousseff of Brazil in the Alvorada Palace. The breakfast meeting will consist of talks on bilateral relations between India and Brazil. As you know, India and Brazil have a strategic partnership which has gathered momentum and content in the last decade or so. Trade relations between India and Brazil have also increased significantly, and trade between the two countries is now over $10 billion. There are about 55 Indian companies who have invested about $5 billion in Brazil. This covers a large number of sectors including energy, IT, pharmaceuticals, machinery. All major Indian brands are present in Brazil. Even Brazilian companies have invested in India. Viewers in major cities would have seen the brand Marco Polo written on many buses plying on roads in cities. Marco Polo is a Brazilian company. They have a joint venture with Tata, one of the largest investments of Marco Polo outside. So Indian and Brazilian trade and investment relations have increased significantly, and this will be an important point of discussion between President Dilma Rousseff and Prime Minister.
So that's about Indo-Brazilian ties. Now, when our Prime Minister meets the Latin American leadership, his engagements with Latin American leadership, the kind of engagements that we are looking at, and this whole exercise, its diplomatic significance vis-a-vis our, diplomatic ties vis-a-vis Latin American countries. What are we really looking at?
Latin America has emerged as a very important continent and as a relationship partner with us in the last many years. We have very important political, economic and commercial relations with South American countries. There are some countries such as Guyana, Suriname and other Caribbean nations where there is a significant Indian diaspora. So Prime Minister will be meeting the 11 South American leaders along with the other BRICS leaders for an extended meeting on in the forenoon of 16 July. This will be followed by a luncheon hosted by President Dilma Rousseff for the BRICS leaders and for the South American leaders, after which the Prime Minister will be meeting a few South American leaders bilaterally.
Okay.
And
any specific countries that we're looking at in terms of bilaterals, the South American countries that the heads of the state that we have?
So far, the leaders he's planning to meet are from Guyana, Suriname and Peru.
Confirmed?
This is confirmed, yes.
So finally, now, what are the major agenda issues that Prime Minister is going to take up with the top heads of these states that you're talking about? Anything specific that's on India's mind as far as the Brasilia leg of the tour is concerned?
Well, as you know, this is Honorable Prime Minister's first visit outside Asia as a Prime Minister. And he is meeting South American leaders who have been good friends of India. Our relationship with South America is basically problem-free, and we have seen trade, investment, cultural contacts and everything grow very rapidly. And Prime Minister's talks with the South American leaders, which are going to be quite brief in the sense that he will be meeting them for brief meetings, will cover a variety of issues spanning the entire gamut of relationship with each country.
Thank you so very much for talking to DT News, sir. Thanks.